Alright, in this tutorial we'll be looking at how to spin up a command prompt from the folder. So I've just gone to the folder that my Ionic installed, and you can see that my Ionic has installed completely. Now what I'll do is to hold the shift key on my keyboard and right click on an empty space in the folder, then click on open command window here. And this is possible only in Windows. If you're using Mac or any other type of system, you should figure out how to open a command prompt from the folder. Otherwise, you open your command prompt from your start menu and then you navigate to this folder. Now we're going to start our Ionic application. To start mine, I'll just type Ionic serve, hit enter, and then you wait. This could take 2-3 minutes, especially the first time. As you can see, it's warning us about 2-3 things. First of all, the warning is saying that it detected Ionic command line of Ionic command line plugin Cordova in our package.json, and it's no longer needed. It said we have to uninstall it, that we can uninstall it. So of course, if we ignore, it's just a warning. If we ignore it, nothing will happen, but we can just try and uninstall it, as long as it won't end up breaking some things in our application. So I've copied it, just highlight, and then we spin up another command prompt so that we can uninstall it while our Ionic app is booting. So I'll have to hold the shift key again, right click, and then this option will come out. I'll click on it and then we're good to go. So if I run this, I'll click enter, it should remove that for us. So our Ionic app, remember that in this first one we ran Ionic serve. It warned us. After warning us, it did all this transpiling, and then it came up, it spun up our server. This is the server it spun up, and then it actually started our browser for us. So whatever is your default browser, it will start it. So if you look at this, you see there's localhost 8100. That is what the server it just started. Alright, and now as you can see, that's the server. Now this is our application, our Hello World application. To see it well, what I'll do is I'll right click on the page, an empty part of the page, and click on inspect. So when you click on inspect, your browser, I'm using Chrome browser. I think that's the best browser for this kind of thing, but you can always find out any other browser you want to use. As you can see, this inspect has pulled up. If yours is at the bottom of the screen, then you have to click this little icon here to make it come to the right. This icon, if you click on it, as you can see, we can determine where it can be. So if I click this one, as you can see, this one has a black border at the bottom. If I click on it, it will go to the bottom. As you can see, it's at the bottom. If I should go back, I want to put it at the right, I want to detach it, and so on and so forth. So for now, I want it to be at the right corner. I'll click on it, it comes back to the right. Alright, so then the other thing you want to look is you toggle device. So we can toggle a mobile device by clicking on this, and we can now see our application, our Ionic app, as a mobile device. Now if you look at here, you see that there are different kind of default mobile devices, and you can edit to add more properties. As you can see, there are endless types of mobile devices, including tabs. For me, and you can add custom though, you can select the ones that you show. For me, the ones that are here already are okay. It helps you to quickly emulate your application. There's iPhone 6, and so far there's iPhone 8 and iPhone 10 that is out, but it has not been added to this list. Alright, then if you look at here, you will see the default screen rating 360 by 640. You can edit it, and then the screen size, it's at 85% now. If I put it at 75, it will be smaller. I can now see the bottom of the screen, and if I put it at 150, it will be much bigger. Alright, but for me, that 85 looks okay. So it's back to 75, and then you can choose whether it's online or offline and so on, but then you can rotate the screen. For instance, if I wanted to rotate the orientation of the screen, I can do that too. So this is a basically quick emulator compared to the one you will have to spin up from your command prompt, or if you're building native Ionic or native Android with Android Studio, the emulator you have to spin up takes a lot of time. This one is just fast. Alright, so I have to rotate it again. It's okay by me like this. And then let us quickly check out what we are uninstalling. We have removed this, so we have to uninstall the second one. If we come back to the other screen where it warned us, we can just take the command for the second one. It warned us about two things. We've uninstalled this one here. we have to uninstall this one here. So I'm just gonna take it, copy, Ctrl C on my keyboard once. If you press Ctrl C twice, you will exit this. So I'll come here, I'll right click and click enter. Now when this uninstallation is complete, in the next video we will actually start coding our application. But while it's uninstalling, I want to take you through this application. As you can see, this is just a basic home page that doesn't have anything. But if I click here, I'll see that there is a menu, right menu that pulls up. If I click outside, it will go. So same thing with if you are mobile, you can swipe. My laptop is screen touch, so I can swipe. As you can see, I'm swiping with my finger. You can't see it, but as I'm swiping, it's bringing out the right menu, the left menu, right? So this is a way to quickly start up an Ionic app and run with it straight up. So if you click on this toggle dock, it will still bring you this. If you click on the menu, it will still do that. So in the next video, we will quickly work out the user registration and login. Then we will work out the sign up. But then we also have to connect to Firebase in the next video. See you.